A warm welcome to all of you. Today you have joined the introductory session to Business and Accounting Studies subject for O-Level examination for grade 10 and 11 students. So this session is a very important session since we are going to explain you about the syllabus, the exam and what we are going to do in our classes. So this is just a little bit of myself, so you can just pause the video and have a look over. Well, moving on, what's our program? What are our classes? So all our classes, the business and accounting classes for the grade 10 and 11, our classes are conducted online and we cover the syllabus from the beginning itself, very stick to the syllabus. And we are explaining you the theory parts from the beginning itself. And another thing is, even though we are online and our education is provided from an online platform, we will be providing you the guidance and everything that is required to produce your notes that should be handwritten, so you can remember them very easily at your examination. So not just the theory, we also cover the questions from your subject area, all the questions that are relevant to the lessons. We will cover the past papers, we will cover the model papers, all to support you at the examination. So everything that we do in our classes is to make sure that your child or the student receive individual attention as well. They will get the chance, they will get the highest probability to get an A pass at the examination. So since we are doing our education online, we will be also able to provide you a lot of audio visual enabled content. So we will be providing you different videos, different audio content that can provide you, that can give you a lot of chance to learn and educated about your subject and lesson areas. So some of you might think, now when it comes to exam, your subject, the questions you do, the theory you do, that alone will support you at the examination, but not always, because sometimes the education, you need to have a lot of supportive background, lot of supportive content and techniques around you to improve yourself to a different level. So in our classes, we will focus about different techniques and different things that can be provided to you, so you can put like less effort when it comes to examination, because we will do a lot in our classes. So we will provide you, or we will give you the guidance to create mind maps, and we will educate about different techniques like Pomodoro technique, where you can improve your efficiency, where you can improve your focus. So you yourself and your child will always be in a safe hand, where they can improve themselves, not just in business and accounting studies subject, but in other subjects as well. So in the class, what we do is, we will firstly recap our last week. So depending on the subject and depending on the content area, you will have a small question session, and we will provide the overview about the lesson that we are going to do, and then it goes on to explanation of theory, providing you questions, giving you exercises and providing you notes, and making you equipped with everything that you need to get an A pass for your O-Level examination. So we will end the day's session with a recap. Okay, so now we are moving into the most important parts, that are grade 10 and 11 syllabus. So all our education, teaching and everything we do to you is to cover this syllabus. We will strictly be inside the syllabus as well. We will provide you content that can groom yourself into a different level as a very strong, as a very competent candidate when it comes to the O-Level examination. So the first 3 lessons, they will be on business studies oriented areas, the background of the business environment and business organization. Then the next 9 lessons will be mostly on accounting area, which are introduction to the accounting equation, dual impact of transactions, primary entry book, the cash book and petty cash book, bank account and bank reconciliation statements, the purchase journal, sales journal and the general journals, the trial balance, and finally the correction of accounting errors. So in the grade 11, you will have 8 lessons altogether. The first 3 lessons are business studies oriented, trade and supporting services, management and marketing, whereas the next 4 lessons you will have accounting related areas, financial statements of businesses, financial statements including adjustments, and then the last lesson, the investments, that is a small lesson. Still you will be definitely examined in the examination regarding this area. Okay, so all of these areas from grade 10 to 11, all these areas are equally important, and we will make sure in our classes that we will give you enough support that you can get an A pass during the examination. So you will, once you are stepping into the exam itself, you should have focus, you should have the confidence that I will get an A pass for the examination. So now we are coming to the most important part of the today's session. So at the end of the day, all of us, we will be sitting into GCE ordinary level examination. So you must be aware of what you are facing, your exam paper. So that is a 3-hour paper. You have a MCQ section and a structured or a written question section. For the MCQs, you have 1 mark each, 40 MCQs. So children, the parents, that the best we should do is we should get at least more than 35-37 answers correct in the MCQ question. So we will have a lot of comfort when we move into next sections. In the structured and written question section, the first question is compulsory. It carries 20 marks, and in the moving on, you have 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is coming from business studies areas, where 2 out of 3 questions have to be answered, and each of these questions will carry 8 marks. So 2 questions will carry 16 marks altogether. And then you have part 2 from the accounting. So there also you will get 3 questions, and you have to answer 2 questions, where you will get 12 marks for each question. So altogether 24 marks. Looking at the paper, you have about close to 40% of the marks coming from business studies areas, whereas you will get 60% of your marks from the accounting area. So we will make sure that before the exam, we will cover all of the syllabus, and we will make you equipped with business studies as well as accounting area at least before, like let's say about 2 to 3 months before the exam. So you will get a lot of time to do similar questions as in the exam. You will have a lot of time to do mock papers, so you will be very competent in the examination. So one specialty in our classes is we conduct online classes. Our classes are online. So you might think, why should you choose the online education? Even though we conduct our education, we guarantee you that we will provide you individual attention to the students. One thing is, we will get a limited number of students where we can give attention to each and every student equally. So your child will have attention from the beginning itself, so they can ask questions, they can engage in the learning process. So they will have a lot of support from us to get into a A pass in the examination. And on the other hand, you can ensure that your child, and if you are a student, you will get a lot of safety, because you can study in a safe place, and as well if it is your child who is studying, you can the parents can ensure that your child's education is carried out in your eyesight, and you can always at any time you can avoid any unnecessary trouble. And no need to say, you can save a lot of time. So if you take at least about, let's say that you have to take 30 minutes to go to class every day, one side, so coming up and down, you will save at least about 1 hour for a day, and for a month you will save at least about 4 hours. So this time you can put into studies and you can improve yourself. And as well, being a parent, you can save a lot of money the transport cost and everything. I just have mentioned the minimum bus fares and everything, but more than anything, you will have a lot of comfort, you will have a lot of spare time, and you will not be tired because you have to go to classes, you have to spend time, you have to worry about all these other factors like rain or let's say other environmental factors. You need not to worry because you can have the classes. You will, because we will be recording these sessions and you can have access to them, so you will have a lot of benefits with our online classes. So that is what I wanted to tell you in brief. So anyway, we will make sure that we give you the best education, best in class, and we want to give you a A pass at the examination for sure. So as students, you all also want to promise me that you all are going to get a A pass for your examination. And if you have anything, please do WhatsApp or call to this number so you can get all the relevant information. So we have started the classes, so you can join the classes and you can have yourself exposed to a wonderful experience of learning and education. So see you at classes and wish you all the very best.